All right, better late than never. Boys starting here against Lafayette. Logan with the puck, tries to work it up for Tyson. Lafayette will clear the zone for us. Thanks, fellas. As they work it up, Arthur on the forecheck. Now they'll work it over. They'll skate it up the far side. Tyson comes over. Comes back to work it up for Arthur. Arthur tries to find Tyson. Lafayette intercepts it. Now they'll skate in. Leaf comes over. Able to work in there. Picked off by... And there's the whistle. Defensive zone face-off. Defensive pairing will be brought up. Comes out to Ollie. Ollie plays it between Miles' legs. Works down. That probably is going to be icing. And it is. So we'll come back down for another defensive zone face-off. Another defensive zone face-off. Lines will remain the same. Held in by Lafayette. They'll play it across. It's going to be Brobman with it. He'll play that up. Played back by Logan. Finds Leaf. Leaf Bison gives chase. Nice shot from the point by... Ollie reaches, or that's Tyler loses the handle now. Tyler and Riker up front. Winston and Leaf on the blue line. Puck comes back, Lafayette with it. Now played across. Lafayette will work it up the boards. Leaf comes over. Nice play by Leaf to keep that one along the outside perimeter. Now centering pass comes in. Played it off of Winston. Evan, though, able to track it. .1:14 left to go on the kill. 14:40. 4:40. Goodness gracious. 4:40 left to go in the period. Lafayette plays it to the point. Shot in from the point, well wide. Sends the Lafayette player into the corner. Leaf, though, able to intercept it. Goes off the boards trying to find Tyler. That centering pass by Lafayette's going to go all the way through. Nobody able to get there. Now played towards the point. Riker goes rushing in for it. Riker will work that one out of the zone, and they'll be offsides. .55 seconds left to go on the kill. Still knotted up at zeros. Puck comes back on Riker's stick. Riker goes off the boards. That's going to go all the way into Lafayette zone. Lafayette back behind their own net. Now they'll hold it up at that point. They'll play it up the near side or far side. Skate in towards Santos now across center ice. Played in towards the net. Evan will slide over and make the save. We'll get a fresh set of penalty killers as out comes Ollie, out comes Lawler, out comes Tyson and Arthur. Face off one, back to Ollie. Ollie will rattle that around the boards. That's going to just clear the zone as Tyson chases that player back towards their own blue line. They'll collect it at their blue line. Now Tyson able to work it into the zone. Tyson will dodge a hit, works that one across the ice. Lafayette will pick it up at that point. Now they'll skate the other way, in towards Lawler. But they'll get turned around by Lawler. They'll just hold that one in the zone. They'll fire that one up high back behind the net. Ollie waits for that one to land. Now he tries to work it up the boards. That's going to be out in front of Lawler, but Lawler will work it out of the zone to Neal. Neal with it. Works up for Tyson and Arthur, but will be offsides. Good kill by the boys, though, as they held Lafayette to just a couple of shots. Logan will come out to join his line mates, Arthur and Tyson. Ollie and Lawler stay on the blue lines. Arthur wins that face-off over to Tyson. Tyson skates into the zone, tries to make a move towards the net, gets in front of Logan. Now it's loose in front, and Logan scores. Tyson drove net, came out loose in front, and Logan slapped it home. Arthur on the draw. He wins that over to Logan. Lafayette comes away with it. They'll skate in towards Henry. Henry one-man wrecking crews that kid off the puck. Now he's got it back behind his own net. Tries to go up along the boards looking for Tyson. That one won't bounce through. Now played over to the other side. Logan tries to work it up the boards. Now it'll be Arthur, who just tries to save himself as the player is coming in looking to make contact. Now worked towards the blue line but held in by Lafayette. Now it'll be on Arthur's stick. Arthur skates up. He's got Logan in front of him. Backhands it up, but Logan had already peeled off. Now back behind the net it comes towards Miles on the near side. Henry will hold that one in, then dump it in deep. Nice job by Henry to work that one in deep, looking for Miles. Miles on the forecheck as that works out. Ronan, though, not able to kick it down. Now Henry with it. He'll work it across the ice, finds Tristan. Tristan works it across the ice, gets Logan. Now Logan with it, looking for Tristan, but it handcuffed him too tight. Now worked the other way. They'll wave off icing. Gets over towards the near side. We'll try to break it out across the ice, finds Neal. Neal works it up. That's going to be Ronan working into the zone. He holds it up, tries to get a shot off, but Lafayette will take it. Now they'll come two on Winston the other way. As Winston retreats, shot in, Evan with the save. Now works to the near side, taken out of the zone, but Lafayette able to pick it off in front of our benches. Now they've got it on the near side. They'll work it back in deep. Hunsaker and Winston back looking for it as it comes out to Winston. Centering pass. Gets picked off by Winston. He'll skate this one up. Winston skates towards the zone, and we will be offsides. So we'll get a full line change as out comes Tyler, Riker, and Cam. Defensive pairing will be Ollie and Leaf. Puck worked into the zone. Lafayette now with it. They'll skate towards Ollie. Nice back check by Cam, ends up with the puck. Cam overskates it though, tries to work it over for Ollie. Now it's back into the Arvada zone, but Leaf will turn him the other way. Down in front of our own bench, Cam had it, lost the handle back to Ollie. Ollie knocks it down. Was looking for Riker on the far side, but that pass didn't get through. Ollie will get another shot at this one. This time tries to make it over to Cam. Puck came off the stick, funny. Now Leaf able to sweep that puck off the stick. Puck comes in front, Ollie gives chase, as does Riker. Weak shot in on Evan, he slides that one away. Now played up by Ollie. Riker almost picked it off. And it will get worked out of the zone by Tyler. Tyler on the forecheck now. Cam will take over. Played along the near side. Leaf tried to work that one up. Got separated from his own stick. And now played back behind. Leaf tries to kick at it. Gets a hit for his trouble. Now played in front. Evan with the save. Leaf will collect his stick as Tyler works it out of the zone. That's held in. Shot in on Evan. And we'll go into intermission up 1-0.
Where it began, I can't begin to know, but then I know it's grown.
So we'll start this second period. Arthur, Logan, Tyson. Defensive pairing will be Henry and Lawler. 14 minutes on the clock as that works in the Lafayette zone. Tyson able to hold that one in, comes back to Arthur. Now played all the way out. That'll be Lawler on the back check. Lawler picks it up, looks for Logan along the near side. Logan able to keep everybody on sides. He comes in, fires a shot over the crossbar. Lafayette will work that one out of the zone. Tyson will be back to it first. He'll collect it. And we'll go back on the penalty kill as they're going to get Henry for something back behind the play. High stick on Henry. Looks like we'll get a forward line changes. Out comes Miles and Neal. Defensive pairing will be Lawler and Ronan. Kicked up to Miles. Miles will stick handle this one across center ice, then dump it in deep. Nice job by Miles. Comes towards Lafayette on the near side corner. Neal's going to try to hold this one in back to the Lafayette blue man. Now on to Ronan's stick. Ronan tries to make a move into Neal, and Neal shovels it over the net. Nice opportunity for Neal. He's not quite able to get that shot to go. Now held in deep. Neal comes over looking for it. Lafayette will finally break this one out. Into the zone, offsides. Good kill for the boys so far as they've had by far the better scoring opportunity. Lafayette only able to get it into the zone, offsides thus far. Neal Miles will stay. The defensive line will change as Leaf and Ollie come out. Worked into the zone. Ollie's able to turn him right back around. Now Miles with it. Miles will stick handle across center ice and he'll play that one in. Miles will be the first one to it. He'll try to fire a shot on net. That's deflected wide by Lafayette. They'll work it just out of their zone. Ollie with it. He'll come over. Works it to Leaf. Leaf into the zone. Lafayette barely able to get it out. Now they do have it cross the red line and they will come in offsides. Lafayette able to work the puck into the Arvada zone twice, neither time legally, and we'll get a forward line changes. Out comes Hunsacker and Cam. Cam on the draw. Works back towards the Arvada blue line, works back up. Lafayette will get it at that point. Now Cam will go rushing up for it. He's able to work that one loose. Lafayette takes it. They'll finally make a zone entry on the power play as that one comes in front, turned right back away by Brovman. Lafayette will recollect at center ice. Cam rushes up towards now Hunsacker in there, and that one will work in. Shot in on Evan. Evan glove save. I think that shot might have been going wide, but Evan slides across there, gets it into the mitt, and we'll get a change as out comes Winston and Lawler. Up front's going to be Riker and Tyler. 24 seconds left to go in the penalty kill, as that'll work out of Lafayette zone. Lafayette recollects in their own zone. They'll work it along the near side. They'll make a centering pass. Dump that one in. Winston on it. Winston plays around looking for Riker. Riker just about had it cleared. 7 seconds left to go in the kill. Now Lawler will have it back behind Evan. He'll go high off the glass. That'll bounce up towards Lafayette's point. They're able to hold it in. That'll do it for the penalty kill as Henry hustles across the ice. We'll get a forward back out there. It'll be Cam. Puck comes down. Cam kicks it down. Now he'll come into the zone. Works it in for Tyler. Tyler with a shot. Lafayette's goalie will drop that one down. Now Riker on the forecheck, able to knock that one away, but it does come through. Cam had it held in for a moment. He'll work that one back in deep. Cam on the forecheck, Riker coming in behind him now. I think that's Lawler with the puck. Lawler tries to work it in front to Cam a couple of times. Now it goes along the glass towards Riker. Now Cam collects it. He's got it along the glass. Comes back to Lawler. Lawler with a shot. That one's wide of the net now. Riker back behind the net working for it. Riker gets it to his stick. Still working it is Riker. Goes up to the high point, finds Winston. Winston's got all day to load up a wrist shot. And the goalie falls back, able to cover it. Man, that shot fell back behind the goalie. Laid there for a second. Everybody goes rushing in, but the goalie's able to fall backwards and get that one underneath the middle of his shoulder blades. Then the required pushing and shoving by everybody in every color as Arthur will lead out Logan and Tyson. Defensive bearing will be Ronan and Henry. Arthur on the draw, comes back towards Lafayette, but Logan's just going to buffalo his way in there. Just about had it. Now Tyson able to hold that one in. It's up underneath Arthur. Comes back to the point, held in by Ronan. Ronan with a shot. Goalie gloves it down and then covers. Goalie able to get his glove on a lot of these. Not able to squeeze most of them, so rebounds have been there. As Arthur will take another offensive zone faceoff. Works it over to Logan. Logan tries to collect it on the backhand. Now Lafayette with it, but Arthur and Ronan able to work it back in front of the net. Lafayette will try to break it out. They will get it just out to center ice. Now Tyson able to turn him around. Comes into the zone. Ronan works it up, but it hits the back of Tyson's skate. Now Lafayette will collect it in front of the bench. Comes back Logan with it. Logan into the zone. He tries to split a couple Lafayette players. Now he tries a backhand shot, and that one gets knocked down in front. Lafayette with it. Arthur reaches for it. That one will just clear the zone to Logan. He plays it over for Ronan. Ronan will wait for everybody to clear. He'll dump that one in. Tyson to go chasing after it, but Lafayette able to get there first. Logan had it for a moment, not able to corral it. And then Arthur not able to work that one back in behind him. Now Henry with it. Trying to connect a pass, but Lafayette picks it off. Now they'll stick handle into the zone. And Ronan able to kick that one away. Now Arthur with it. Arthur will skate into the zone. Backhands it back towards the front of the net. Lafayette able to intercept that one. They'll play at the length of the ice. Should be icing. And there's the whistle. 9:18 left to go in the second period. We'll get a full line change as out comes Neil, Miles, and Tristan. Defensive pairing will be Leaf and Brodman. Puck comes down. Lafayette skates it out. Leaf able to intercept it. Gets it worked back to Brodman. Brodman gets it up to Miles, who tries to play it into the zone. Lafayette, though, able to clear it. That'll come over to the near side to Neil. Neil dumped that one in deep. Nice dump by Neil. Now Miles on the forecheck. Able to snap that one aside. Gets back to Neil. Neil got it in front. Hunsacker had a backhand. Tried to get the forehand. Couldn't get it to go now. Miles gets, or that's Neil sprawled out on the ice in front of the net. He'll have to clear the zone as that works up for Miles. Miles tries to make a move at the blue line. Turned away. Now into the zone for Hunsacker. Tristan leaves it off for Miles. Miles dumps that one back in behind the net. Comes along the near side. Lafayette sweeps it back behind their own net. 8:27 as that comes back. Leaf able to hold it in. Comes to the near side. Neil works it to Miles. Miles up high. Now Tristan gets it. He's got a wrist shot. Goes over the net. Goalie's able to get the glove on Tristan's wrist shot and deflect that one up over. Now it's back behind the net to Neil. Skated up by Lafayette. They'll look to break the zone, but it's snapped away by Miles. They will clear the zone. In towards Lawler they'll go. Now back behind the net they are. They'll come across the ice. Finds the blue liner. He takes a shot. Evan with a nice kick save. Now worked out by Cam. Cam reaches for it. Can't quite work it through to Miles. And Lafayette tries to get into the zone. Turned away by Leaf. Now they'll collect it and work it in, but they are offsides. So we'll get a line change as Riker, Tyler, and so far just the two of them. Oh, here comes Cam up from behind. Riker, Tyler, Cam, Winston, and Leaf comes back towards Leaf. Leaf fires it up, finds Riker. Riker, nice pass up, finds Cam. Cam skates in. Oh man, he had the goalie leaning, but the goalie was just able to get back to the near side. Man, Cam was looking far side the whole time. Little no-looker tried to beat him towards the near side. The goalie was able to get the glove on it. Nice save, Lafayette keeper. Now back to Leaf. He surveys, looking for a pass. Gets it up to Cam. Cam chips it out of the zone, but Lafayette has it. And they're going to get Tyler on a trip. So the boys will go on the kill. Looks like it'll be Riker and Tyson. Up front, we got 3 defenders out there. Winston will turn around and peel out. So Tyson, Riker, Ronan, and Henry. Tyson on the draw. He wins that cleanly back to Ronan, who plays it up along the glass. Now to the point, back towards Ronan. Ronan goes behind the net, tries to find Henry. Henry now with it. Into the corner it goes. Now work to the near side point. To the high slot now, back to the near side. Into the corner it'll go. Henry will be back towards it. Henry works it on the glass, finds Riker. Riker sweeps at the length of the ice. Will probably be icing, but it's a nice slow one. I don't know why they blew that one off, but I'll take it. As that Lafayette now tries to clear their own zone. Held in by Henry. Now Tyson with it. Tyson tries to make a move. Comes back to Ronan, but Ronan overskates it just a hair. And Lafayette will skate it out. They'll skate in towards Henry. Henry turns him around. Tyson, though, can't get the puck. Now there'll be a delayed penalty as Tyson got played off the puck. And the Arvada Bears will go on the power play. 99% sure that might be the first time I have said the name Bears all season. But we'll be 4-on-4 for the next 102 as Arthur comes out to join Logan. Defensive pairing will be Lawler and Brovman. 6:09 left to go in the period. Arthur on the draw, comes to Logan. Logan chips that one into the corner. He'll play it up to the point, looking for Lawler. Now played back behind the net. Logan and Arthur working for it. Comes back to Brovman, who plays it off a shin pad. Lawler will hold it in. Lawler with a shot. Goalie will make the save. We'll keep the same lines out there as Arthur on the draw. He'll win that over towards Lawler. Now Logan picks it up before it clears the blue line. Lawler takes a shot, kick down in front. And that puck gets cleared the length of the ice as Logan will skate towards it, and that will be icing. 27 seconds left to go on Tyler's penalty before we'll go on the power play. 1:25 the other way, so we'll have 2 seconds under a full minute on the power play. Offensive zone face-off, Arthur and Logan remain. Worked back behind the net, Arthur still working for it. Now to the near side, Logan will be the first one there. Not able to work it into the corner. That's going to come all the way out. Lawler skates after it. And there's the whistle. Back in for another offensive zone faceoff for Miles and Tristan. Defensive pairing, Brodman and Lawler. Tristan will take the draw on the far side dot. 14 seconds left to go on Tyler's minor. Tristan wins that back to the point. Brodman with it. He'll take a shot deflected nicely by Hunsacker, but Lafayette goalie just able to get the glove up. Now it'll come back. I think Lawler will hold this one in. It's down tight to the boards. Now Lawler in front. finds Miles as Tyler comes out of the box. We'll start our power play. Now Lawler plays it back behind the net, looking for Miles. Comes all the way through, played up and out of the zone. They'll wave off icing as Lawler skates back to it. Lawler picks it up. Now he'll play it along the boards. Comes along the near side. Held in the zone, I believe, by Lafayette. Now finally worked out, and they'll be offsides. 30 seconds left to go on the power play. That'll get Neil out onto his normal line between Tristan and Miles. 4:38 left to go in the period. 30 seconds left to go in the power play. As Neil tries to work that to Miles, but Lafayette dumps that one in. Now Winston with it. He'll survey. He'll come across ice, finds Leaf. Leaf back for Winston. Now Winston will have a lot of room to skate up. He'll try to pass it up for Neil. It was behind him. Gets all the way through to Lafayette's D-man. Now they'll play it behind their own net as Miles goes hunting. Miles in the corner tries to play it up, looking for Neil. Now it's back towards Winston. Winston with a big wrist shot, but that one's wide of the net. Along the near side boards, Miles claps at it, tries to find a centering pass, looking for Neil. That'll do it for the power play as Neil dumps that one in behind the net. Miles behind, comes along the near side. That'll be on Leaf's stick. Leaf down in the corner, plays it in front from Miles. Miles finds Neil, and Neil backhands that one, couldn't get around it. Wide on the near side. Nice opportunity for Neil as, man, Tristan took a big hit, looked up for the penalty, hand stayed down, so now work out to Cam. Cam works it across. Oh, man, nice opportunity for Neil. Played back in front, and Lafayette just able to sweep that one out before we're able to get a stick down to it. Now Winston with it, comes across, finds Cam. Cam into the zone. He loads up a shot. Goalie slides over, gets the blocker to it. Now they'll work it up. Winston gloved it down. Now Riker with it. Riker tries to make a move into the zone. He's turned the other way. And now back towards Winston. Winston gets across the center line, tries to play it up, but Lafayette intercepts at 3:04 left to go in the period as that ends up back on Tyler's stick. Tyler off the boards. They'll wave off icing as Lafayette's player decided not to play that puck. Now played out to center ice. Ronan knocks it down. Ronan comes across, finds Tyler. Tyler, though, not able to control that one cleanly. We will get into the zone, then turn immediately back out. Now Tyler with it again. Gets it in, works through one, works through another. Looks like a matador there, laying his stick over the players as he goes through. Now Cam with it. Cam tries to make a centering pass, looking for Riker, but that pass didn't come through. Now the puck finds the ledge the whole way around. Comes to Lafayette. Now they're able to come through on the follow-up. They'll shoot and score. Man, talk about puck luck for Lafayette as they played that one around the boards. It stayed up on the top of the board right below the glass, able to get through our D-man. Then on the shot, ends up getting left behind. Follow-up player able to score. 1-1 with 2:20 left to go in the period. Arvada out shooting Lafayette by 1. Seems like we've had more offensive zone possession minus the couple power plays, and even a couple of those went our way. As Lafayette dumps that one in, that'll spin around Ronan into the corner. Now played along the near side. Logan tries to work it out, not able to get it to go. That'll come back to Henry. Henry works up for Logan. Logan tries to work it out the near side. Now he tries to backhand that up, looking for Arthur. Now back to Lawler, or excuse me, to Ronan. That'll go all the way around. That puck works over Henry's stick. Now worked back behind by Lafayette. Now on Henry's stick. He's got plenty of time. He'll skate this one up a little bit. Goes off the boards looking for Logan. And that'll be icing. Line change for Arvada as out comes Miles. Tristan and Neil. Defensive pairing will be Ollie and Lawler. Puck comes down back in front of Arvada's zone, but Lawler's on it. He'll backhand that one out of the zone. That'll get through to Tristan. Tristan into the zone. Tristan looking to load up the forehand. Takes a shot. Goalie able to close up the 5-hole. Now centering pass looking for Miles. Miles comes back, finds Ollie. Ollie with one shot knocked down. Now he'll take another. That one's wide of the net. Played back behind their own net by Lafayette. They'll collect it and work it up and out. That'll come all the way through to Lawler. He'll knock it down in his own zone. Off the boards looking for Miles. Miles worked off the puck by Lafayette, and they'll dump that one in deep under a minute to go in the period as Lafayette gets to it in the corner. Now played up to the point. Held in by Lafayette. Now it'll clear. Comes out to the defensive zone. Lafayette works it up. Able to spring their player off the bench. He'll take it back behind the net. Centering pass comes through, and Evan will just cover it. So we'll get a full line change with 32 seconds left to go as Tyler, Riker, Cam come out. Defensive pairing will be Winston and Leaf. Face-off comes over towards Cam. Now over to the Riker's side. Riker collects it, tries to work it out of the zone, not able to get it out. Now worked after center ice by Riker, finds Cam. Cam stick handles into the zone, worked off, but it ends up on Riker's stick. Riker stick handles in, takes a shot. Loose in front, it's underneath Riker. Riker tries to get the stick to it. Now it's played to the point. Leaf loads up a shot that hits somebody in front. 8 seconds left to go as Tyler tries to find Riker in front. That'll work out to the blue line. Leaf with it. 3.1 as he rundles that one behind the net. And we'll go to intermission. Knotted up at 1. All right, starting this third period, knotted up at 1. Tyler, Cam, and Riker out there. Leaf and Winston on the blue line. Lafayette skates in, shot saved by Evan. Puck loose in front. Lafayette with a shot. Evan able to make the save, but Lafayette will score on the rebound. All right, not the way we wanted to start the third period, but we'll see if we can get 2 back. Get the lead as Arthur, Tyson, Logan out there. Defensive pairing, Winston and Leaf. Tyson with it, goes into the corner. Works back to Winston. Winston with a shot, that's gonna hit some shin pads up front, comes back to Leaf. Leaf's gotta hold up, wait for everybody to clear. Now back to Tyson and Logan, neither one of them able to work it in. Now Tyson able to sweep it in deep. He'll go on the forecheck, as will Arthur. Arthur able to knock that one down. Logan tries to hold it in, but it will come out to center ice. Now Lafayette works it into the zone. Not able to get a shot off, and Arthur with it. He backhands around looking for Logan, but Lafayette able to work inside of him. Now work back behind the net. Lafayette waits for it. Centering pass. Works over the net. Now Leaf with it. Works it up to the point. Tyson tries to rush up to it, but Lafayette able to hold it in. Comes back to Winston. Winston can't get the stick to it. Now it's loose in front. Evan with a nice save. Now it comes to the near side. Tyson with it. He backhands it up looking for Arthur. Arthur will get there. Arthur has it. Goes across the ice looking for Logan. Logan will chip that one into the zone. Lafayette rings that around the rim. Now Henry tries to hold it in. Comes out to Arthur on the blue line. Now back to Leaf, who goes across the ice, finds Logan. Logan comes over, finds Arthur. Arthur into the zone. Tries to make a move through one, but they're able to sniff it out. Comes back to Ronan, who dumps that one in deep. That one goes back behind the net. Hunsaker off the bench. He'll come in looking for it. Played back behind. Now Lafayette with it behind their own net. Taken off the puck by Hunsaker. Now Neal with it. He's not able to work that one in front. Lafayette comes away. They'll skate up the near side towards Henry. Henry able to work them off. Now Logan with it behind his own net. He'll survey. Tries to sauce that one up looking for Henry. Now kicked down by Ronan, but right to a Lafayette player, and Evan with the glove save. Neal on the draw. Comes up to the point. Played wide. Now comes across. Lawler comes over towards it. Tries to work it up, but now it's played back in behind Lawler. Now worked up. Evan with the save. Lawler clears it out. And a lot of defensive zone time for the boys. As this comes up to the point. Worked back in behind the net. Now over to Lawler in the near side corner. He'll skate to it. Tries to get a backhand up to Miles. That'll go all the way down the ice. Hunsaker able to hold that one in. Now Neal on the near side. Lafayette works it out of their zone, but that's going to send Ollie in front of the penalty box glass. So dump that one in deep. That'll work around the glass. That'll be on Cam's stick. Cam gets there, takes it back behind the net. Now worked back in behind the net. Now worked up by Lafayette. Lafayette into the zone. Lawler breaks it up and cleared out nicely by Ollie. Now played up, knocked down by Cam. Cam into the zone, somehow able to stay on sides, works it over, looking for Tristan. Tristan not able to collect it. Now Lafayette behind their own net. Played up the far side and out to center ice, picked off by Winston. Winston now looking for something, plays it off the glass. They'll wave off icing. And now that comes down the other way. Now works it through. Comes to Leaf. Leaf plays it up for Tyson. Tyson with it. He'll play it up, finds Riker. Riker into the zone. He's got Tyler. Tries to make him play over towards him. Now shot in front. Loose. Riker goes looking for it. It'll come out to Henry. Henry with it. Dumps it back in behind the net. Tyler goes looking for it. Tyler knocks it free. Tyson will come back trying to help him. Tyler trying to work it free. Ends up on a Lafayette stick. Comes over. Leaf tries to play it, but it will come out to Henry at center ice. Now Henry off the boards finds Tyson. Tyson overskates it though, and Lafayette will come towards the other zone. Now back in for Leaf. Leaf with it, plays it on the backhand, finds Riker. Riker collects it. Goes off the boards looking for Tyler, but Tyler is not able to corral it.
Get ready! Get ready!
Look at the line changes. Out comes Miles, Huntsacker, and Neal. Defensive pairing, Henry and Ronan. 9:46 left to go in the period. Looks like they're gonna fix the game time here. Knock 30 seconds off as we started the clock a little late on one of the draws. As that puck comes down, Henry picks it up. He plays it back behind the net. Comes over towards Miles. Miles tries to play it out in the backhand. And that'll be offsides. You ever see somebody out in public and be quite certain they have no friends? That would be this Lafayette father to my immediate left. If he's got friends, I don't want to meet them. I don't want to meet the people who would choose to spend time with this gentleman. Neal on the draw. Works over to Tristan. Now it comes free to Ronan. Ronan skates up to the red line, dumps that one in. Back behind the net by Lafayette. Now comes out towards center ice. Ronan will get there. He'll have a Lafayette player on him immediately as he goes off the glass looking for Miles. Miles has it. Plays it up looking for Tristan, just a little out of his reach, but Tristan will collect it. Tristan with a centering pass looking for Neal and Miles, but neither one able to get it. Now it comes back to Ronan. Ronan with it off the boards looking for Miles. It will work through, now taken there by Neal. Neal looking for Tristan. Tristan with a shot and the goalie with a save. Apologize for falling behind there just a little bit as that was a good opportunity for Tristan. Now we'll get Arthur, Tyson, and Logan out there. Defensive pairing will be Lawler and Ollie. Puck is dropped, goes into the near side corner. Tyson gives chase. Now played up towards the point. Was held in for the moment, but now it'll come back to Lawler. Lawler finds Logan. Logan will dump that one in. Tyson will go trying to find it. Now Lafayette will break this one out. That's going to be back behind Brovman. He's able to get it on the backhand, tries to work it in front of his own bench. Now worked back in behind the Arvada goal. Lawler's got it. He'll sweep it along the boards looking for Logan. Logan not able to get it out. Now it's loose, played in front. Nice back check by Logan. And then a good save by Evan. Evan's got it under the pad. And we'll get a stoppage with just under 8 minutes to go in the game. Forward line change. Riker, Cam, Tyler. Played in by Lafayette. Nice scoring opportunity for them. Evan, nice save. Now Riker with it. We got a 3-on-2 if we can get it to go. Tyler not able to catch that pass off of Riker's stick. Now Lafayette holds up at center ice. They'll get on sides, dump that one in. Back to Lawler. Lawler skates back. He's got it. Tries to go off the glass, but Lafayette able to pinch it off. Now Lawler poked it away, but ended up right on the Lafayette stick. Centering pass. It's up underneath some skates in front. Now played into the corner by Lafayette. Brovman with it. Centering pass goes all the way through. Lafayette with it. They shoot it and score. Neal, Miles, Huntsacker up front. Winston and Leaf back behind as Miles works that into the zone, but Lafayette able to clear it. Now back to Neal. Neal plays it back for Leaf. Leaf has a little trouble receiving it. Gets it up to Miles though. Miles into the zone. Loads up a shot. And Miles will answer back. Quick answer for Arvada as Miles gets us back to within one. Lines will remain the same. Neal on the draw. He works it forward. Miles goes looking for it. Up along the near side glass. Winston collects it in his own zone. Works up, finds Miles. Miles will dump that one in deep, looking for Hunsaker. Puck comes back off the glass, knocked down by Lafayette's goalie. Now Lafayette able to peel off behind their own net to work it up the near side. They'll break out. Down across center ice, they'll skate towards Winston. Puck comes loose back to Leaf. Leaf will sweep that along the far side boards. That's going to be just out of Hunsaker's reach. And Lafayette able to hold the blue line. Now along the near side, Miles will try to get that one, but it comes through him to Lafayette's blue liner, who'll just fire it into the far side corner. Winston tries to collect it on the blue or on the backhand. He gets taken down, centering past Lafayette, not able to get much of a shot on it. Now played along the near side glass. Miles with it. Miles skates up. He'll go across ice, finds Tristan. Tristan's got Miles back across the ice if he can get a pass off. And an obvious trip on Lafayette as Tristan went down in the corner. Should be putting us on the power play. With 6:03 left to go. Looks like this will be Arthur's line. Arthur, Logan, Tyson, defensive pairing, Henry and Ronan. Played back by Lafayette. They'll clear it the length of the ice. That might end up on net. Evan's going to have to play this one as it won't even get down for icing. Nice play by Lafayette. Now Henry with it. He'll skate up, comes across the ice, finds Logan. Logan's a little flat-footed though, couldn't get the speed on to catch up to it. Now to the near side, Tyson will hold it in. Tyson tries to make a move, but it's taken off his stick. Now cleared the length of the ice. Hand goes up, icing called. Line change as Riker, Tyler, Cam come out. 1:33 left to go on the power play. Tyler wins that cleanly. Held along the boards, now played to the point. Ronan with a one-timer wide of the net. Riker goes looking for it. Nice job by Riker to work that back into the corner. Now Tyler comes over to try to fish it out. Comes over towards Cam. Cam picks it up. Cam tries to cycle it back in behind the net. Lafayette will try to clear that, and they just will. Comes back to Ronan. Ronan able to slap that one into his own bench off the deflection. We'll get a center ice face-off. 1-1-1 left to go on the power play. Brovman and Lawler will come out on the blue line. Tyler's line will stay out up front. Tyler on the draw, comes over towards Cam. Cam collects it on the backhand. He'll try to skate this one in. Cam able to work it in. Centering pass finds Riker. And goalie with a heck of a save. Nice play by Cam to find Riker out front. Just couldn't quite get it through the goalie. Nice play by young Mr. Rossi, who had a couple of goals last night. Now Tyler on the draw. He kicks that free, gets it back to Lawler. Lawler along the near side finds Cam. Cam back to Lawler, Lawler back to Cam. Now back into Cam. They're just going to pass it back and forth, he and Lawler. Now Lawler finally gets it. Looks for a shot. Cam with a deflection. Oh, goalie able to stay on that one. Now play back to the point for Lawler. Lawler skates up, takes a shot, deflected in front, and that one's just wide. A couple good opportunities for Lawler from the point. Now he'll try to hold it in. He will. It's up underneath his skates, but he'll work it down deep. Cam with it, surveying for somebody out front. Tries to play out front. Now Brovman down, pinching way in there. Comes away with it is Tyler. Tyler with a shot, but it comes off his stick funny to Riker. Riker will have it. I thought he was going to play it to Lawler, but he'll spin around in the corner. Now I think it's on Lawler's stick. Lawler looks for something, plays it back in the corner for Riker. Riker skates along the goal line. Now he cycles it around. Now Cam back behind his own net. Plays it towards Tyler. Tyler looking for somebody up front, but nobody's home but Lafayette. That'll get backhanded out as Lafayette able to successfully kill that penalty. Cam picks up behind the net, plays it off the skirt to himself. Riker out in front, can't get the shot off. Now see if Lawler can hold it in. He can, and he'll play it off the boards, but Lafayette able to get it. Now they'll play at the length of the ice And that ought to be icing. Out comes Neil, Miles, and I assume Hunsaker. There he is. Defensive pairing will be Leaf and Winston. 3:43 left to go in the game. Shots evened up at 19 here. Neil on the draw, comes over towards Tristan. Tristan with a little short-handed wrist shot. Goalie able to drop down, make the save. Now Neil on the draw, he'll take it, tries to play it towards the point, but there's a Lafayette player between him and Leaf. Now Lafayette will get it dumped in. That's going to be on net. Evan will slide down, knock that one wide. Now Winston plays that over for Tristan. Tristan plays it up in the backhand, finds Miles at center ice, but Lafayette able to get it. Now Winston across ice, knocked down by Lafayette. Tristan into it. He works it up along the boards. That'll get held in by Neil. Neil holds it up, shot in front. Tristan with a one-time opportunity. Oh man, nice opportunity. Now Winston with a slap shot, goes wide. Neil tries to swing to it. Now he gets his stick back down to the ice. Tristan slaps it back behind the net. Lafayette will try to clear it out the near side. Winston, though, able to swing in, plays it back behind the net again. This time Tristan tries to pick it up in the corner. He collects it on the backhand centering pass, goes high off the back glass. Now Miles with it. Miles along the goal line, centering. Oh man, had Tristan. Tristan just couldn't get the stick to it. Now played up. Shot from Leaf. Goalie able to make the save. Miles with it. Miles down into the corner. Plays it back behind the net for Neil. Neil looking for the back of the goalie. Goalie able to hit it up and then catch it in the glove. So we'll get a timeout with 2:23 left to go in the period. Hunsaker. Apparently I am mispronouncing the last name of Hunsaker. Brad would like me to know, and now I'm just going to say Hunsaker over and over and over again. Should I shorten it to just Sacker? I do apologize to Brad's father. Except I don't actually know how to say it correctly, so I will just try to say Tristan from here on out. Timeout is over. Looks like we will pull the goalie with Tyson, Arthur, Logan. Nope. Evan is still in there. I do apologize. That's going to be Tyson, Arthur, Logan up front. Winston and Leaf on the blue line. Logan will collect it. Makes a move through one. Logan with it. Centering pass finds Arthur. Arthur can't get the backhand to go. Now Winston with a one-timer from the point. Plays it back in behind the net. Knocked down in the corner by Logan. Logan tries to find something but not able to get that pass off. Now Lafayette will skate it the other way. They'll get across the red line, dump it back in behind the net. Lafayette centering pass. And they score. Backhand able to work through, and boys have a 2-point deficit with 1:50 left. Tyler, Cam, Riker up front. Back behind will be Ronan and Arvada. Now worked into the zone. Ronan onto it. Puck plays up. Cam comes across, finds Riker. Riker into the zone. Plays it back behind the net. That'll bounce off the back of the netting as Tyler goes looking for it. Now Riker into it. Now Lafayette has it. They'll skate up, take a shot from just behind the red line, but they're able to deflect it in front of the red line, so no icing as Miles will pick it up. Miles overskates it though, can't get to it. Now he goes down in the corner. Lafayette centering pass hits Ronan. Ronan will pick it up as we tick down to 1 minute left. Cam with it, tries to work it out. Now into the Arvada zone. Good job by Arvada to lift the stick. Lafayette with a shot deflected wide as Arvada goes looking for it behind the net. He'll play it up, finds Riker along the near side. Riker with it, plays it over for Miles. It's behind him. Arthur's going to try to rush up to it. Arthur, nice forecheck to play that one behind the net. Now comes in front. Riker goes looking for it. Comes through to Ronan. Ronan collects it on the backhand centering pass, picked up by Lafayette. Henry knocks that one down. Tyler with it. 30 seconds left to go as he plays it in for Miles. Miles chips it into the corner. Arthur tries to get to it, but Lafayette has it out of the corner. Miles looking for it. Comes along the near side to Tyler. Tyler plays it in front. Lafayette picks it off. They'll play it out to center ice, and then they'll play it into the empty net, and we'll have a 5-2. Eight ticks left as Lafayette records the empty netter. Not the way we would have liked this one to end, as the boys really were playing well. Shots even up at 21. Not that that really matters at the end of the day, as we've got Tristan out there with Neil and Miles. 3 seconds left.